Let's do a little preview, shall we? Good evening, hello, I hope everyone's doing good. I'm here to preview the League 2 fixture between the Mariners and Doncaster Rovers. If you're wondering why I've been away again for a little while, I'm back now to the end of the season fully, and hopefully I'll get back to doing consistent videos back again. But anyway, let's get on with this video. We're talking about Doncaster Rovers away. It is a early kickoff. It's a 12:30 kickoff in Doncaster. Not too far away, about 40 miles. So it is a derby. I don't know what derby you'd call it. It's not really a local derby, but it's a derby. I say anything around about an hour or so can be classed as derby. It's a local-ish derby. Call it a Yorkshire Lincolnshire derby, I guess. And obviously they're managed by Grant McCann, who, like I said, is having a great season, to be completely truthful. And of course, we'll be meeting up again with our former player, one of our own, of course, Harry Clifton, who is at Doncaster, and he's having quite a season himself, to be honest. And it's gonna be a difficult game. You know, Town, we've still got a good few injuries, but slowly getting there. Jordan Davis isn't far away. He's a few weeks away, but he's not too far away. Geza Torre, again, we've got the paperwork issue for him. That's getting closer, according to what David Artell did say. Cam Gardner, not there yet, but he's working hard. We are getting closer to a couple of others returning, which is good to see, good to know. And I think we need to go into this game sort of believing that we can get something. I'm going to give you some small stats here. I'm taking it off the BBC website, the sport website, so I'll give you some stats on that. This is just a little preview I've pretty much thrown together. Doncaster Rovers lie in 5th place. Grimsby Town lie in 9th. The points totals are 52 and 45. So there's only 7 points between the two teams. Why not? Also, goals scored. Doncaster have scored 44 to Grimsby Town's 42. I mean, that is... that kind of shows you really that we're not far off. Points gained from a losing position for Grimsby is 7, for Doncaster is 5. The points dropped from a winning position though, 8 for Grimsby and 5 for Doncaster. Grimsby have a 70% pass accuracy so far during the season, as well as shots in total. Grimsby have had 244 shots in total, and 120 of those have actually been on target. Off target is 124, so our stats kind of level out a bit, whereas if you look at Doncaster, they've took 288 shots this season. They've conceded 37 goals. Their shots on target, though, for Doncaster is 139. And they've actually got 149 shots off target. Block shots for Grimsby is 95 to Doncaster's 139. If we look at the overall form for the side over the last five games, 5 games, it's actually been 3 wins for Doncaster and 2 defeats. That's wins for Doncaster against Harrogate, 1-0, a 3-1 win at Barrow, and a 2-1 win at home to MK Dons. And of course, the last couple of games have been a 5-2 defeat away at Chesterfield and a 2-0 loss last weekend in the FA Cup at home to Crystal Palace. When we go towards us at the Mariners, we've had 1 defeat in the last 5 matches, 2 draws in there with 2 consecutive wins. So that's a draw, a 1-1 draw at home to Chesterfield, losing 3-0 at Barrow, drawing 1-1 against Gillingham at home the other Tuesday night, winning away at Bromley, doing the double over at Bromley, and doing the double against Carlisle last time out, 2-0 and 2-1 respectively. Town, are they in the mix? I'll go into that just briefly. In the previous meetings between the two sides, played 17 games in recent meetings. Doncaster have won 10. Grimsby have won only 5. So there's been 2 draws. So Doncaster do have the upper hand. And at home they're going to feel like, they're going to want to close the gap really on the leaders Walsall if they can. And they're probably going to feel at home as though they've got the advantage to be able to do so. But we will have to wait and we will see. In the last 3 games, between the two sides, we lost all 3. Quite simple. October the 28th, we lost 1-0. 2023, we lost 1-0 to Doncaster. Then, in the February 17th of last year, exactly a year ago, to the day near enough, we lost 5-1 at home to them. And then this past October, we lost 3-0 at home to them. So we've only scored 1 goal in the last 3 games against Doncaster. So obviously they're going to feel confident. I'll give you a few of the match stats that about this game that BBC have put up. Doncaster Rovers have won 6 of their last 7 Football League games against Grimsby, losing only 1, including each of their last 3 in a row, which is the 3 I've just spoke about. The embarrassing defeat at home last February, and even though the performance was better, the result doesn't read that way. But the performance was better back in October. Second stat here, Grimsby Town have won just 1 of their last 4 away Football League games against Doncaster, drawing 1 and losing 2, failing to score in their other 3 visits in this period. Again, 2 of those have come in the last season and a half. Doncaster won 4 of their last 5 home league games, losing 1. This after failing to win their previous 5 beforehand, drawing 4 and losing 1. And no side has won more away games in League 2 this season than the Mariners. 7. Who won their last away league outing 2-0 at Bromley. So that, 7 away wins this season for Grimsby. It's a great stat for us, even though we did take that dip over in January. I can't see us probably playing a great deal different. I'd still like to see us keep the front 2. Hopefully Rosie and Justin do play up top together again. They are building a nice little partnership, Danny Rose and Justin Abiku. You just want to keep Justin fit. Because like I said, when Rosie has scored, Justin seems to score as well. Who knows? I mean, it could be a good omen. They were just a few stats for the game, and if we just go to the league table at the moment, if we look here, Grimsby obviously lying ninth, 45 points, whereas Doncaster are not where David Artill said they were. He said they were second. They're not. That's not counting. We play in a couple of weeks. They're actually lying in fifth, and obviously we can close the gap on them. So there's a 7-point gap. It could go down to 4 with the win. Now I want to say something here that people might find controversial. I don't class Grimsby as playoff contenders yet. I'm going to put the caveat in there, yet. And the reason being is we're not in the running yet. We've played 30 games so far. And people are going, we could be playoff contenders if we go this way. I will make a promise to all my Grimsby followers here. If we are still in the running, or the points difference is pretty much the same in the next 6 matches, I will call us playoff contenders. I can't do that yet. There's too many games to go. Another reason why I'm reluctant to say that is our goal difference of -4. So if you look at it, even though at the moment the league table would say we're 4 points off, we're actually 5 points off. But if we can come out of the next 6 games, who knows? Then we'll head into the running, and then I will reevaluate about what I think Town can achieve. One interesting fact, I find it interesting, but I thought I'd bring this stat for you. Grimsby Town at the end of the game can only finish as low as 10th, but they cannot finish any higher than 9th. That is to do with, like I said, our goal difference. So we'll be in the top 10 come the end of play, whatever the result is, which I think is very encouraging, I would say. But obviously, this is a game that if we can get our defensive know-how together and try and stay in the game. The last 2 times that we have played Doncaster, we've not stayed in the game. If we've conceded early, we've then capitulated. What we have to do in a game like this, because obviously they're chasing automatic promotion, they'll have an outside chance as well, catching Walsall as well. We've just got to play our game but be difficult to beat, and frustrate them. We can frustrate Doncaster with Yassin's pace down the wing, with Denver Hume with his delivery, with Danny Rose causing as much trouble as he normally does, with Justin Abikwu being Justin Abikwu. And I have to admit, what I have seen good about Justin in recent weeks is his hold-up play. When the ball's got up to him, he really has been able to bring the ball down and try and bring Rosie or Kieran Green or that into the games. So Justin is improving. There's no doubt for me those two have got to start. He may not start both, but I'd consider it because they seem to be building quite a partnership up there. 2 and 2 for each for Rosie and Abikwu. So you've got to look at it and go, why not give Doncaster something else to think about? It's something that Artel, I'm sure, will be thinking about and whether we can. And just to finish this preview off, I'll give you my score prediction. I'm going to be a bit conservative. I'm going to be a bit fair. I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I would take a draw away at Doncaster. Because I think, obviously, the way Artel plays, we're not going to play for a draw. Artel doesn't play that way. But would I take a draw? Yeah, so I'll go 2-2. So it'd be quite interesting as to what happens. The two teams directly above us, I'll just quickly tell you who they've got. The two teams directly above us, Salford, for some reason I can't see them. Oh yes, there they are. They're at Wimbledon. For some reason I lost them for a second. Yeah, Salford are at Wimbledon, and Crewe, of course, are away at Gillingham. Now, obviously, what they do is what they do. Again, that's not going to define. We've got to focus on what we do. But they are the teams that are directly above us, and obviously Chesterfield are at Walsall on Saturday. So it's going to be an interesting game. Let me know down below what you guys think. Would you stick with Abiku and Rose up top? Play the two up top just to give them something else to think about, and hopefully keep this positive partnership between Rose and Abiku going. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you are going to Doncaster, I will be there. I will be at Doncaster Rovers this weekend. So if you do come and see me, come and say hello and give me your thoughts on the game and your hopes for the game and what you think will happen. Leave your comments down below as well as to what you think will happen between the Mariners and Doncaster Rovers. Can we keep Harry Clifton and, of course, Billy Sharp quiet? I hope so. But it's one of those games I don't expect Town to keep them out for 90 minutes. But let's see what we can do. Like, share, subscribe. I am back. More regular content is coming your way over the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, guys, if you are travelling in Doncaster, safe travels. As far as I've seen, nearly 3,000 fans are going. Just before I finish, nearly 3,000 fans are going to Doncaster. Yes, it's not the biggest distance. It's about 45 miles up the A180. You know, we're not, but 3,000 fans near enough. Bravo, everybody, bravo. Yes, it's a derby. Yes, people look at that and go, well, they should do that. Sorry, 2,000, not 3,000. Well, we'll find out somewhere around there. So, I think it is 3,000. Yeah. I'm sure I heard JT mention 2.7, something like that. So, bravo to everyone. I am going to be in that mix as well. So, like I said, if you do see me at the game, do come say hello. Come and give me your thoughts on the game. If you're not going to be there, it will be on Sky Sports Plus for the lunch I could go. You can't make Doncaster, so it is on there. 12:30 kickoff, like I said. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, I am back with more videos coming up in the coming weeks. But sorry, I've been in and out the last month or two or three. But I will be back to, shall we say, see the running go the way it's going to be. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave your score predictions down below for me. If you see me at Doncaster, do give me your score prediction there. In the meantime, guys, up the manners, and I will see you. Obviously some of you at Doncaster, but I will see you guys for a review of the Doncaster game. So until then, guys, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Up the manners. Goodbye.